water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So great day, beautiful people. Great day. So whether you catching this live, or if you catching it on a replay, no matter what it is, make sure you say hello so that I can know that you here and you stop through to see us. Great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. So while I'm waiting, as usual, I got us a song this morning. So let's get it. Cause guess what? We're gonna get some self-love. We're gonna start out with some self-love today. Knowing I'm a goddess, I woke up knowing I'm a goddess today, and I'll be damned if I let anybody get in my way. Hey, thoughts, you really think you're slick? You really think you'll sway me into thinking I'm not shit? I'm a mess, I'm a wreck, but my God, if looks could kill, you'll be dead. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Started out good. If you see me, then you know what I mean. Today I'm shining, baby. You might have noticed I've been confident like crazy, 'cause I cracked the code. Great day, cousin Nikki. Great day, beautiful. You say you park a lot in Pittsburgh. Great day. Yep, it's gonna be great. It's okay. Safe travels back, beautiful. Did you drive or you flew? Good day, Alex. Good day, gorgeous. Knowing I'm a goddess today. Knowing I'm a goddess today. Hey, hey. Well, good day, beautiful people. Good day, good day, good day. It's Monday. And so over the weekend brings a whole lot of stuff in 2 days, baby. A whole lot of stuff happens over the weekend. So, cousin Nikki, safe travels back from Michigan. I know that it's cold up there, but guess what, you guys? Yeah, stuff happens over the weekend. So cousin Nikki, as you preparing yourself to travel on back to Minnesota, to get back to your space, guess what? I am preparing to travel to Detroit. So, Alex, I'm coming again. I'm coming again. So, you guys, I will be leaving out Friday, going to Detroit, and we will be doing our live next week in the D. So, um, Yeah, I know. Yeah, I probably like what in the, the universe sometimes flip stuff on his head and say, hey, you're gonna have to move around. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do that. I don't want to go in the cold, but I'm always for doing something to help my grandbaby out. She out of school for a whole week. Her brother be in Michigan, so I just decided that I know, right? I was not expecting this either, sweetheart. But she's out of school for a whole week. Her brother will be there, and she needs that little attention again. And so I won't be able to do it Christmas because I'm definitely not coming up there and all that snow or none of that. But I'm gonna have to rough it out and figure it out for Thanksgiving. So we will be there for a week. Definitely wasn't air. Everything is fine. But I was not expecting to do this. This is definitely a last minute thing, and I appreciate you guys for allowing me to talk for a couple of minutes and tell you how my weekend was. I got the affirmations for today. It's Monday. We're gonna get a law of attraction card. We're gonna get us a fairy oracle card, and everything is gonna be great. She said, "Just come my way for Christmas." I know, right, Michelle? I know, Alex. You know what? I'm grateful. I swear I am. I'm not even talking mess. And usually I get on here and I be ranting and raving, but I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to be able to do that for her and my other grandbabies. Even though it always seemed like I'm taking one for the team, but I'm grateful to make them smile. So I'll just take one for the team and drive 20 hours up the road. So let's get our affirmations for this weekend, you guys. The first one says, I accept my role as the co creator of my reality. I accept my role as a co creator of my reality because guess what? It's mine. Let's say that again. I am the creator, I am the co creator of my reality. So it's mine. I appreciate it. I appreciate and accept my role as being my co creator, even when I fuck up. Let's say that. Even when I mess up. You get what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for being a co-creator in my reality. And even when I mess up where I need to learn some lessons, I'm grateful for those things too. I know, Michelle, I know that I'll get my blessings in. And my blessing is even in this, even in doing what I'm doing to even get there. I don't have it like that, you guys, and y'all know it. It's not as if I sit here and tell y'all like I'm super rich. I tell y'all I don't have a job and all of those things, but I can maybe muster up $150 for some gas to get to Detroit and to get back or whatever the case may be. My family, they'll give what they can and we'll figure it out. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, um, she's yearning something and I can feel it. And so I can do it this time and I'm going to do it. So it's okay. Michelle, I appreciate I don't always appreciate taking one for the team. I'm just saying, but this time, yeah, I'm driving because the flights are too high. It's a last minute. Remember, I told you I hadn't talked about doing this, and so it's a last minute. And so yeah, I'm just gonna drive, and I have some Christmas gifts for her brother as well that I'm gonna take up there and stuff so that I can give them the gifts so that they can put them under the tree for him because Christmas is gonna be a little different for us. I don't know exactly how it's gonna look, but it's gonna be a little different, and that's okay. The second affirmation says, I am not willing to hold my own hand and work through any fears I may have. Did you hear what that said? I am not willing to hold my own hand. It didn't say hold nobody else's hand, hold my own hand and work through any fears that I may have. I can hold my own hand. I can stand 10 toes down in my own shit. I can hold myself together. I can work through my own fears. You are capable of that. working through your own fears. And the next one says, I love to look within to find my treasures. My inner quest is rewarding and provides me with many answers. I love to look within to find my treasures because that's where they are. My inner quest, it looks so different from behind. My inner quest is rewarding and provides me with many answers. And it does. When you do the work from the inside, you realize what you don't like. You even realize stuff that you do that you don't like in other people, all kind of stuff. That's considered that shadow work that we talk about, you guys. When you realize in somebody else that, oh, I don't like this particular thing, I don't like the stuff that they doing, that's when you go back and you check yourself. Am I that person? Do I do that to people? Is that how I respond to stuff? And so I love to look within because I find all the hidden treasures inside of me. Who, girl? She said, I'm going up there in January. Listen, this was not the thing. You know, I wasn't trying to go up there in no cold, but I better catch it before it starts snowing. I don't want to do all of that stuff, you guys. I didn't want to do this, but I definitely ain't going up there in no January. I cannot take, and I will not take one for the team for no. I don't want to do it in December and no January, and no no pun intended for the people that's out in the snow. I have been there. I've lived in Detroit all of my life. And that's why I live in the South now, because I don't want to do the snow, you guys. I just don't want to do that. I'm okay with a little chill or whatever the case may be, but I don't want to do no snow. But no worries. I'm going to keep on going with the affirmations, you guys. Monday, today, it says being spiritual doesn't mean you won't feel sad, you won't get angry, you won't make mistakes, or unintentionally hurt others. But it can mean embracing temporary emotions, experiencing anger in safe, constructive ways, changing course of confidence, taking responsibility for your actions. Did you hear that? Being spiritual does not mean that you don't feel sad, that you don't get angry, that you don't make mistakes, that you don't unintentionally hurt other people. Because guess what? You do hurt people. You hurt their feelings sometimes with the words that come out your mouth, all of that. And that ain't intentionally. Listen, I said something to my son yesterday, talking to him about his circumstance, and I could feel it. I know I hurt his feelings. And after I calmed down, and I'm pretty sure he did, I called him back. And I said, hey, my intent wasn't to hurt your feelings. My intent was to tell you exactly how I felt about something and this and this. And so I went back and I recapped on it. Being spiritual is knowing that you did that particular thing. Not saying that you're not going to do it. Not saying that you're not going to feel sad, you're not going to get angry, you're not going to make mistakes, you're not going to unintentionally hurt people. Because we do. We are human beings having human experiences. But learn from them and know when you have done people wrong, or you even hurt their feelings with the truth that you said. Be empathetic. And sometimes you have to go back and apologize, not for what you said, but maybe for the way you said it. And so I'm taking that this morning. The next one is I get plenty of sleep every night, and my body appreciates how I take care of it. I get plenty of sleep every night, and my body appreciates how I take care of it. My body does appreciate the sleep in which I get. I do get plenty of sleep at night. Baby, when I tell you these eyes closed between 9 and 10, they don't care where you at. They be like, I'm trying to go to sleep. My eyes go to sleep. And I am appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of wake up early in the morning. I'm appreciative of that. And I sleep well most nights. I ain't gonna say every night, but most nights I sleep really good. So I'm appreciative. And my body lets me know that. It let me know when I had too much sleep as well. So Um, you guys have gotten the affirmations for the weekend as well as today. And again, I'm gonna encourage you and let you know that being spiritual does not mean that you won't feel sad, that you won't get angry, that you won't make mistakes, that you won't unintentionally hurt people, because you will. We do. We're human. Just know that, hey, I am trying my best to be my best. That's it. That is it. Acknowledge when you done hurt somebody's feelings and learn how to apologize. Go back and correct your situations and keep moving. You can't do nothing about what you said, but you can do something about the way you made somebody feel about it. I'm just saying, you guys, it's just me this morning. I'm having a wonderful morning. My weekend was absolutely amazing, you guys. Definitely wasn't expecting that unexpected though, you guys. I didn't expect to get on here and say, hey, you guys, we traveling again. That was not what I was expecting. And so our law of attraction card for today, for Monday, it says, hey, when focusing upon solutions, I feel good. Say it again, girl. 9 p.m. is the new midnights for the over 50. You ain't lying. It says, when focusing upon solutions, I feel good. And I do, you guys. I told you, when I talk to people and they present a problem to me, I am constantly thinking on how I can solve the problem. How can I help you? How can I help solve this problem in which you are having? And so it says, focusing upon a solution brings you positive emotions. You hear that? Focusing upon a solution brings you positive emotion. Focusing upon a problem brings you negative emotion. So when you focus on the problem, you are negatively impacting yourself because you're focused on the problem, not the solution. We all have problems day in, day out. And guess what? Most of us, most of the time, we know how to get over the little small hurdles or whatever the case may be. But sometimes we presented with a problem that ain't just 2 + 2 = 4. It take us to sit down and get a grip of it. And that's okay. They said, and when you got that kind of problem, when you focus on the solution, you are creating positivity. You are trying to fix something. You are trying to expand your knowledge about something. But when you focus on just the problem, not a solution, when I tell you that I talk to people and no matter what I say to them, no matter how much I talk to them, no matter how many solutions I continue to give them, they keep giving me the problem because they focused on the problem. They ain't focused on the solution. They don't want a solution to their problem right yet. I'm thinking about a solution. I'm on the positive. I'm on the, hey, what can I do? How can I help you? What can we do? And they still stuck on the problem. You're going to keep telling me about the problem, and I done gave you 5 solutions to the problem. I told you I talk to people like that all the time. It says, while the differences are subtle, they are very important. For when you are feeling positive emotion, you are attracting into your experience that which you want. When you are feeling negative emotion, you are in the process of attracting that which you do not want. So, if you are focusing on a problem in which you have, when you are stuck right there and not focusing on the solution, I've done it. I've been there. I can do it right now. I do it. We do it all the time. We be like, I ain't got enough money for blah blah blah, and we get stuck right there with what we don't have, or that be our mentality. I ain't got enough to. We ain't focusing on the solution. How I'm gonna get enough to make sure that I pay this bill. How I'm gonna get up and go do this particular thing. How I'm gonna solve this problem that I got right now. Because that's going to put you on an emotional, hey, hi. Because I'm trying to either get to the bread. I'm trying to get to the money. I'm trying to get to the business. I'm trying to move forward. I'm not stuck right here on this problem. I don't remember how they tell you when you take a test and you get stuck on the problem, move past it, and then come back. Sometimes that's what we have to do. Sometimes we got to move past it. Aha, look at there. I love that crazy raw granny. She said, yes, especially when the solution means they have to say that they're sorry to somebody or be the one. Than just rather focus on all the drama of the problem. When people have to say that they're sorry, they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like to apologize, baby. But let me tell you something. When you apologize, when you say that you're sorry to someone, that free you. I don't even care if you was wrong. It free you from what you did. I apologize. I just told you. I called my son back. I wasn't wrong about what I said, and maybe he felt some type of way about the way that I said it. But I'm grown. I can apologize. I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I just meant to tell you X, Y, and Z. I appreciate that. And like everybody don't appreciate you giving them real conversation or you talking to them straight up. And so, and everybody don't like to say they sorry. Ain't that right, Crazy Rock Granny? They don't. They don't like to apologize. They don't like to give out good feeling vibes to people. A lot of people don't like to do that. Hey, it's so funny. I was talking to my auntie last night, and you guys, I told y'all Friday. I said, I can't even remember when her birthday is. I said, but I sent her something anyways, because I can't remember. I don't know. She remembers mine. I'm her first niece, but I can't remember when her birthday is. I know it's sometime around now. And so yesterday I got the notification that her package was on the porch. I sent her a little thing and I said, hey, yo, it's a package on the porch for you. And she was so grateful because she live in Detroit and she like, oh girl, I wasn't at home. I'm glad you said something. And when she finally called me, we got to talking about my grandma and some of the stuff that she used to say, like when she used to tell us that this ain't my era no more. I used to be like, you out your mind, grandma, what's wrong with you? But as I'm older, I can see. I said, and as I look at the stuff and some of the reactions in which she said when I was a kid, I'm like, damn, is this what she's seeing in us? Because she used to tell me all the time, I feel so sorry for you kids growing up in this era now. But like I told my auntie, you know what? Look at us living in shit. So yeah, I probably got the same fear about my granddaughter and my grandbabies living in this new world, the way things are going or whatever the case may be. But guess what? We are adaptable and they will adapt. I know that's their worry, but it's okay. We learning to adapt. And I'm learning to adapt with them right now. So today, go outside, you guys. Go outside. It says go outside. It says it's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. And that is so funny because lately that is exactly what I've been doing. I've been going outside. I've been grounding myself in my yard. I tend to find comfort with going outside, you guys, and just breathing in air whenever I get too overwhelmed, whenever I feel like it's too much for me. I go outside and baby, I just take in some deep breaths, some deep and let it penetrate through these lungs and go through my whole body and everything is all well. So, let's get it this morning. Go outside. It says, when the fairy queen of the forest graces your card, it is time to get out and get close to nature. The magic of the local forest or the woodland is calling to you right now. Often the message is simply to just go outside so you can recharge your batteries. We can forget to do this when we get wrapped up in our work, particularly if we're sitting in front of screens and computers. So if you can spend some quiet, contemplative time in this environment, Find a place that calls to you. Sit there and just be. Have no expectations. Just experience your surroundings and be receptive to any signs. They say so. Hey, and as I'm reading that particular portion of it, guess what I got, you guys? You know how you go on your lunch break and you got a really good view from your window or whatever, and you like, I'm just gonna go out there and sit up under this tree. They said do that. Take you a little blanket, sit up under the tree for a little while, take in some deep breaths, and just let yourself be. You don't have to listen to no music. You don't have to talk to nobody. Just let yourself be one with the atmosphere and see what you get while you out there. You may see beautiful birds. You can hear the insects and the birds singing and chirping. And even if that's not the thing, say you hear cars going or whatever, you hear the universe being one with you. So allow yourself that space and time. It says, the fairy queen of the forest urges you to feel the powerful peace of nature and to be open to any signs, such as the appearance of certain animals or their actions that may appear during your mini retreat. You might need only 5 minutes, but you can be assured that this is a gift to yourself of being in nature will the give you much more energy to get on with your working life in a more productive way. It would be wise to follow this advice from fairy queen of the forest when she appears, because she knows only too well how precious the gifts of the forest are. If you are not physically able to get outside, then look at an image of a woodland in a book or a magazine, or a last resort on a screen. You can also use creative visualization to imagine you're outside enjoying nature. And so they said, hey, sometimes we can't make it out the door. Sometimes we are bedridden. Sometimes we stuck in the house. Maybe it's too much snow outside. I don't know what you got going on. They said if you can't get out there for 5 minutes, maybe try opening up a window, let the breeze come in, and then allow yourself to visualize a space where you can just be one with the environment, one with nature, one with you. You have been doing a whole lot of work, and we give out a whole lot of energy, and we take in a whole lot of energy too. So I'm gonna encourage you, when this stuff get overwhelming, when it get too much, when it becomes it's boggling your brain, when you got too many issues and too many problems and so much shit going on, go outside and breathe it out. Know that everything is gonna be okay. And even though it's overwhelming, right freaking now, you have everything that you need inside of you to make everything okay. You are the co-creator of this life in which you are embarking on. And I'm grateful for who you are and where you are. You worked really hard to get there. And so, with that being said, good day, Mighty Patty Pie. Good day, beautiful. You want to say hi? Come on. Hold on. Say hi. Hi. So, with that being said, you guys, I want you to have a wonderful Monday. You started out this day, you woke up, you opened up these wonderful eyes, you are blessed. You are already in the best atmosphere that you could possibly be in. So I want you to go and be great, because you already are. You are loved, you are understood, you are peace, you are kind, you are everything that you need to be, and you are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. Learn how to apologize when you need to, because sometimes that's what's needed. Just be your authentic self. And sometimes it show up as being mean or whatever it is. But you are absolutely the person that you need to be right now. And the strength that you display is absolutely amazing. You do that every day because you wake up. And so I'm so proud of you for being great and for trying, even when nobody else sees you. So with that being said, I woke up knowing I'm a goddess today. You're a goddess. You're a god. You're a goddess. You have all of the energy that you need and display today. So I love you guys right where you are. I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. So let's go rock this Monday out. Go show them what you all about. Because you are great. And you are loved and you are understood. And I love you right where you are with no judgment. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Smell like a French horn.